Looks like, yeah, Calm is still pumping from these hatcheries. He's droning up like crazy. This seems to be what a lot of Zergs decide to do, just drone up like crazy. A lot of gateways coming up for BackHo, so it looks like he's going to get a pretty big ground army out. And he's really blocked off the way. I don't think Dragoons will be able to get through that small hole in the choke, so he's probably going for a lot of Zealots to start out with. There's the Corsair picking at this Overlord, and Calm's going to try to come in here and see what's up, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to see all these gateways. This is going to be close, actually. Calm coming in, he's going to see that one gateway popping up, but that's all he saw. He didn't see anything else other than the Stargate, the Cybernetics Core, and another gateway coming up. So it was actually very smart of BackHo to hide those gateways to the side where the Overlords wouldn't be able to get to them, but yep, a lot of gateways up and the Templar Archives up, so we could be seeing a very weird strategy coming in from BackHo. He could be going actually for Dark Templar and for his Zealots, or he could be going for that +1 rush, but he's not going for +1. He's not upgrading his +1 attack at all. Although he's most likely focusing on Zealot speed, and he's going out with his Zealots, actually, to put on the pressure. These probably aren't going to last too long once Calm gets his Hydra army up. But the Corsair, first Corsair in here, going to be picked off, but at least he got the scout on that third base, and he knows what's there if he should decide to break it later. 2 Dark Templar, 3 Dark Templar coming out, so I think he's going to try to send one to each base and get some drone snipage. And uh-oh, Calm is scouting this now. He has a couple of Scourge in, and there's nothing to deal with anti-air, really. So Calm might actually be thinking about doing a tech switch. Whoa, this is a weird strategy from Calm. I mean, for BackHo, he's coming in with his Dark Templar and some Zealots, although he doesn't have +1, so he's going to have to get some excellent micro to drill through all of these forces. He is drilling through with his Dark Templar. He has nothing really to deal with this Overlord, so this Dark Templar are definitely spotted, and BackHo loses everything, so I'm not sure if that was the best attack in the world, although he did whittle down the forces somewhat. More Dark Templar coming in, so this is just completely focused on Dark Templar. Oh man, bunch of Dark Templar coming in, intercepting these Hydras. I think Calm, he's running back to an Overlord to protect those Hydras, but wow, oh man, Dark Templar, power Dark Templar, that is all BackHo is going for, and unfortunately, that is being completely spotted by the Scourge. There's nothing to deal with the Scourge inside of BackHo's base, but BackHo's still coming in with all of his Dark Templar, still trying to run away, because I'm really not sure if the Overlords have speed on them or not. I know that Calm is upgrading speed at the moment, because, yeah, he definitely has speed now, but being surrounded here by Dark Templar, more Dark Templar coming in, just ripping through all the Hydra forces, and Calm, eventually he's going to get up enough Hydras to deal with this, I think. But man, he has a Dark Templar inside of his base. There's no Overlord inside of that main, so Calm, wow, BackHo's coming in, sniping more drones. He's sniping a ton of drones, actually. Calm very slow to run from his natural expansion because he already ran from his main, and he doesn't want to stop mining that much. But man, 4 Dark Templar hanging outside the base, but luckily Calm has some very nice building placement here to block that base. That was very smart of him to do that way. But robotics facility coming up and a bunch of pylons. Another gateway, more gateways. There's so many gateways in for... Is this going to be just Dark Templar and Zealots? If that's true, then basically Calm, he could just start pumping Nautilus and he'll be able to take care of this. But man, more troops coming down the map being spotted by Calm's Overlord. And wow, Calm, he's still going straight for Hydras. I'm not sure if this is the best tech switch in the world for him. He does have his Spire up. Oh, he's losing more drones inside of his main. He's not running them at all. I don't think he sees this with this Overlord, but he doesn't manage to run those drones in time. He might... Oh, he didn't run any of them. Wow, every single drone inside the main being picked off. And the Spire might be picked off. It looks like BackHo is trying to split Calm's attention. Calm, he definitely knows about this now. He knows about the Dark Templar inside of his main, at least. But wow, BackHo's breaking through into the third base with what he has. I don't even think he has speed upgraded Zealots right now. But yeah, more Dark Templar moving in. And the building placement actually hurting Calm here because he can't go into his third base with that huge amount of Hydras. Okay, he finally comes in here with his Hydras, and I think this force is going to be mopped up, but the amount of harassment that BackHo's been able to do in this game is just absolutely unreal. We'll see if BackHo can actually back up this plan of his now that there are so many Hydras out. Wow, no drones at the main at all, and BackHo's using this opportunity to get more get another expansion, but High Templar out now for BackHo. I'm not sure if he has Storm researched yet, but wow, this could rip into the Hydra force. Wow, I'm really surprised that Calm hasn't switched to Mutalisk tech, because I think that really would have ripped into this. But wow, BackHo is definitely still in this game. The amount of harassment alone is keeping him in this game, no matter how many bases he has. Being spotted again by Calm's Overlords. All these High Templar out in no man's land. Might get sniped by Calm. He's moving in to snipe these Dark Templar. Fi does have Storm researched. So BackHo, he's going to drill in here with a... This is absolutely bizarre strategy from him. You see he wasted a couple Storms there, so he's going to turn that into an Archon, which will help fight off against the Mutalisk tech switch. So I think BackHo's actually thought out the strategy a lot. Of course, he's not out of the woods yet. I still don't think... I'm going to have to look at the Zealot again, see if there is a +1 attack on those. I really don't think he had time to upgrade that yet. But Archon coming in, getting the harass on the Hydralisk in. This is insane from BackHo. He's moving in, finally Calm doing this tech switch of going for those Mutalisks. Finally surrounding everything with Mutas and Hydras, but BackHo is not letting up. He is not letting up with the amount of troops. So many Zealots out. Speed, upgraded Zealots. Oh, man. Being ripped into, all the troops being ripped into here by Calm. Calm is forced to run back into his base. Oh man, he's being pushed back and the Archon's coming down. A non-stop stream of Zealots. So Calm, if he wants to win this game, he's got to pump Mutas here. He can't keep focusing on these Hydras because that's not going to work out for him in the long run. Oh, the Archon being sniped. So BackHo he's left with nothing but Zealots, but those Zealots are very, very powerful, pushing Calm all the way back into his base, getting even more harassment of that third base, surrounding everything here, bringing in another Archon. So the Archon coming in here to get more splash damage. Yeah, looks like BackHo has committed himself to Archon play, switching up from Dark Templar to High Templar to Archon, and wow, ripping through everything, drilling through all of the forces of Calm, and Calm is still trying to come in here with Hydras, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold this off. Two Archons make for a very impressive force, especially with all of these Zealots to back them up. BackHo is not letting up. He's coming in with even more High Templar. GG from Calm. That was actually a brilliant play from BackHo, a nice rush strategy from him. And I don't even know if I call it an all-in attack because he was going for his third base in the meantime, so he would have been safe economically even if that failed. Moving on to the second set.